Hi, I'm Robbie with new offensive line coach Garrett Tujague. What brought you back to BYU really? Because you played here.
Just the tradition. The pride that Coach Mendenhall has brought into this program, and obviously Coach and I being able to be back with him has been a great blessing. But the tradition, I mean, going back throughout the history, offensive line tradition, and be able to be a part of that is got to be something special. So I'm glad to be a part of that.
Has this been a dream of yours to return to your alma mater to coach?
Yeah, long thought out process, but went through the steps to get here, and so very excited to be back. Love the energy and what everybody's brought. The whole offensive staff brought in little twists and stuff from where they've been. It's been a great experience.
You had a great playing career as well. In fact, you were instrumental in helping Ty Detmer stay healthy enough to win the Heisman Trophy his junior year.
Yeah, I got in the way. That's all I did. He did the rest. I was just lucky enough to get in the way.
What do you want out of the offensive line now as you head into this next season? What do you want them to become?
Basically, our goal is to be the energy of the team, to not under any circumstances be on the knee, to not show that we're tired, to not show that we're hurting. We need to be physical, and we need to transfer that presence onto the field and basically steal the will of our opponent.
You most recently came from College of the Canyons. What happened when you left BYU as a player, and then the 20 years that led up to now you returning to BYU?
Left BYU as a player, worked locally for a year here. It was an awesome experience, and then had an opportunity to go back to my alma mater, junior college, and coach the offensive line there at Chabot College. Did that for 3 years, and then got my master's degree at the University of Redlands. I was a graduate assistant there, working with the offensive line as well, being the offensive line coach. And then I left that and I went straight to College of the Canyons, and I've been there for 16 years, 7 years as the head coach. Great relationships and understanding what it is to be a coach and developing that work ethic. So it's been a fun ride.
After being a head coach, is it difficult to go back into a subordinate, role of helping out coaching just the offensive line?
No, it's a total team sport, and obviously the direction and the leadership that this program has right now is second to none. So to be able to be a part of that and be in meetings and learn something every day has been a complete blessing.
It's been no secret that the offensive line for BYU struggled this past season, and you have a ton of new guys that are going to come in as freshmen in the fall. So what do you do right now in the interim with the guys that you have that are here in Provo in the spring?
Yeah, I mean, the most important thing is to develop their talents, to understand their strengths and weaknesses and help them become stronger where they're weaker, and then fine-tune those things that they're strong at is the number one objective. But, I think that creating a toughness, creating a desire to compete and a desire to be better than whoever lines up in front of you, and again, it comes back to that playing hard, playing fast mentality.
When you played here at BYU, you came as a non-LDS athlete that played on the football team. Now you come back to the coaching staff, now as a member of the church. What did BYU mean to you as a non-member athlete, and now what does it mean to you now that you are a member of the church on the coaching staff?
It's a great question. The one thing, my parents did a great job of raising me. I was brought up religious and stuff like that, but coming to BYU was probably the best thing that ever happened to me for reasons, obviously I met my wife here, so that's obviously huge, but just teaching me the respect and the proper way and reinforcing the values that I had learned at home was unbelievable. I mean, Coach Edwards, tremendous man. It meant the world to me. It was a pure. I went on a bunch of visits. I came here, and as soon as I stepped on campus, I knew right now that this is where I needed to be, and it was a great feeling. Going away, always knowing that, and having the background of BYU, I always respected that, and never would do anything to not be an instrumental or a positive influence for BYU and its football program. Then they whittled me down, and they held me down long enough and got me, and it's a great story, but have a lot of powerful friends. Obviously prayer and my wife just being patient and working with me. It's just been an unbelievable thing. And to come back here as a member, what more could you ask for? This is a great environment. It gives me the opportunity to be a great football coach, and more importantly, a great husband and a great dad. So it's a whole package.
And I know Ty Detmer was instrumental in that for you. What would you say that your coaching style is like? As fans see you on the sideline coaching a group of kids, what is your coaching style like?
You know, honest. I think that's important, because I think when you're working with somebody and they know where they stand honestly, and they honestly know what they need to get better at, or they honestly know what they're good at, I think that's huge. I'm very demanding technician. I need things done properly, and I need them done the right way. And that just starts with getting lined up correctly and fast enough. So the little things go a long way for me, so I really focus on the little things, because if you do the little things, the big picture will take care of itself.
Okay, thanks, Coach Tujague. We look forward to working with you.
All right, thank you. You too.